For the first time, royal enthusiasts were treated to the clear voices of Prince William and Kate Middleton's children, as Princess Charlotte stepped into the spotlight with a striking display of charm and ability. As the third in line to the British throne, Charlotte's presence has always been significant, but her recent achievements have shown she is more than just a young royal. She is a symbol of the monarchy's adaptability in a changing world. Despite her youth, the 9-year-old princess has already captured public admiration, not just for her poise but also for her extraordinary bilingual skills. By the age of just 2, Charlotte was already speaking Spanish, a milestone that shows her remarkable potential for future leadership. This year, as Charlotte celebrates her 9th birthday, the royal family delighted fans by releasing a new portrait of her, taken by her mother, Kate, the Princess of Wales. The photograph, a tradition for royal milestones, offered a glimpse into the life of the young princess, who, despite her elevated status, remains relatable to families worldwide. What stands out most, however, is Charlotte's linguistic talent and how it reflects the thoughtful upbringing she has received in a household that values both tradition and innovation. Her recent public speech, blending youthful charm with cultural awareness, has sparked conversations about how her upbringing is preparing her for future responsibilities. What lessons can we learn from her multilingual environment? And what does it say about the royal family's evolution in the modern era? At just 9 years old, Charlotte is already making a name for herself within the royal family. As Prince William and Kate Middleton's second child and only daughter, she holds a special position in the family dynamic. While English is naturally her native language, Charlotte has also become fluent in Spanish, a skill she began developing as a toddler. This accomplishment can be attributed to her nanny, Maria Teresa Turrion-Barallo, a native of Spain, who introduced the young princess to the language. Through exposure to Spanish in everyday interactions, Charlotte was able to pick up the language in a natural and nurturing environment, long before formal lessons in school would have begun. This aspect of her upbringing reflects a relatable parenting strategy shared by families worldwide: the importance of early exposure to languages in shaping a child's future. But Charlotte's bilingualism is much more than a cute anecdote about her childhood. It represents a deeper preparation for her future role as a member of the British monarchy. In an increasingly globalized world, the ability to communicate in multiple languages is a significant asset, particularly for someone in Charlotte's unique position. Spanish, one of the most widely spoken languages worldwide, connects her to millions of people, strengthening the monarchy's ties with Spanish-speaking countries. These connections are further enriched by the historical relationship between the United Kingdom and many Spanish-speaking nations. Language, as Charlotte's accomplishments show, is not just a tool for communication. It is a bridge that fosters understanding and mutual respect between cultures. Charlotte's ability to speak Spanish fluently at such a young age also reflects the evolving role of the royal family. In the past, the monarchy was often perceived as distant and bound by rigid traditions. However, Charlotte's upbringing, which blends royal protocol with modern values, demonstrates a shift toward relatability and global relevance. This balance between tradition and modernization is vital for the monarchy's survival in today's rapidly changing world. Charlotte's linguistic skills are just one example of how the royal family is preparing for the future by equipping its youngest members with tools to navigate a diverse and interconnected global landscape. Beyond her linguistic achievements, Charlotte has also shown a strong commitment to helping others, a value deeply instilled in her by her parents. A recent example of this was her involvement in a family volunteering initiative. In a video shared by the Prince and Princess of Wales, Charlotte joined her mother and brothers, Prince George and Prince Louis, to sort donations at a charity called the Baby Bank in Maidenhead, England. The visit, part of a Christmas initiative led by the Royal Foundation's Center for Early Childhood, highlighted the importance of giving back to the community. Charlotte's enthusiasm was evident as she sorted through donations, even holding up a tiny baby onesie with a Welsh design and commenting excitedly on its pattern. This small but heartwarming moment showed her genuine enjoyment of the task and her growing awareness of the importance of helping those in need. While volunteering, Charlotte and her brothers were given the meaningful responsibility of choosing gifts for children their own age. A staff member explained that the charity aimed to distribute 1,500 gift bags to families in need during the holiday season. Charlotte approached this task with care, selecting presents thoughtfully and demonstrating that even young children can make a significant impact on the lives of others. Her involvement in such charitable efforts underscores the values of compassion and service that her parents have worked to instill in her and her siblings. This dedication to helping others was further evident during the Queen's Platinum Jubilee celebrations, where Charlotte and her brother George accompanied their family on the Buckingham Palace balcony. Observers noted a subtle but meaningful lesson in royal etiquette as Charlotte, with poise beyond her years, engaged with the crowd alongside her family. These moments, though simple, highlight the careful preparation Charlotte is receiving for her future role in public life. In addition to her charitable efforts, Charlotte has also participated in other public events that emphasize the royal family's commitment to community and tradition. Recently, she and her brothers joined their parents for the annual Together at Christmas Carol concert, where they coordinated in festive outfits of navy and burgundy. These appearances are not just about public relations. They reflect the family's shared dedication to spreading joy and supporting their community. Through these acts, Charlotte and her siblings are learning the importance of balancing their royal duties with a genuine connection to the people they serve. As the royal family continues to adapt to the modern world, Princess Charlotte stands as a shining example of how the next generation is being shaped to meet the challenges of the future. Her bilingualism, compassion, and growing sense of responsibility hint at the thoughtful and capable leader she may one day become. In many ways, Charlotte's story is a reflection of universal values: family, education, and service, showing that even within the walls of royalty, there are lessons that resonate with everyday life. The young princess is not only a symbol of hope for the monarchy, but also an inspiration for families around the world. Princess Charlotte is already showcasing her potential to make a meaningful difference in the world, proving that even at a young age, one can contribute in impactful ways to the lives of others. Her actions exemplify the true spirit of the holiday season, spreading love, offering care, and thinking of those who need it most. But Charlotte's kindness and compassion aren't limited to charitable acts. She also demonstrates unwavering support for her family, particularly her father, Prince William. This was especially evident during the coronation concert at Windsor Castle, held one day after the historic coronation of her grandfather, King Charles. Although her youngest brother, Prince Louis, was notably absent, Charlotte and her older brother, Prince George, stole the spotlight with their endearing and relatable moments throughout the evening. The concert, which featured performances by global stars such as Lionel Richie, Katy Perry, and Take That, was a grand celebration of the new reign. Yet, one of the most memorable and heartfelt moments of the night came when Prince William took the stage to deliver a moving speech honoring his father, King Charles. The Prince of Wales used his speech to highlight King Charles's lifetime of dedication to service, including the transformative work he's done through initiatives like the Prince's Trust. It was a proud moment for the entire royal family, but perhaps no one felt that pride more deeply than Charlotte. Her admiration for her father radiated during the event. As William stepped onto the stage, Charlotte's excitement was palpable. She turned to her brother George, eagerly tapped him on the arm, and pointed enthusiastically at their dad. According to professional lip reader Jackie Press, Charlotte exclaimed with delight, "Look, there's Papa!" This sweet and genuine reaction demonstrated the close bond she shares with her father and her pride in his accomplishments. Charlotte didn't simply sit back and observe the festivities. She fully immersed herself in the celebratory atmosphere. One particularly charming moment came when she joined in singing along to Katy Perry's hit song Roar. The track, with themes of confidence and perseverance, seemed to resonate with the young royal, who has already shown these traits in her own life. Adding to the fun, Charlotte delighted onlookers by playfully performing the dab dance move, leaning forward with one arm bent and the other outstretched. Her cheerful antics brought smiles to her mother, Kate Middleton, and to viewers around the world. While these gestures may appear small, they offered a heartwarming glimpse into Charlotte's personality and her strong connection with her family. In cheering for her father during such a significant milestone, she displayed a profound love and support that extended beyond her years. Moments like these serve as a reminder that, despite their royal titles and responsibilities, the members of the royal family are deeply rooted in the same familial bonds and emotions shared by families everywhere. It's this foundation of love and support that strengthens their ability to carry out their public duties. For Charlotte, these small but meaningful actions reveal her bright spirit and her role as one of her father's most ardent supporters. With her enthusiasm and genuine affection, Charlotte is already proving to be one of Prince William's greatest champions. But Princess Charlotte's contributions to the royal family extend beyond her personal charm and devotion. She has also gained international recognition for her extraordinary influence, a phenomenon that began mere hours after her birth. When she was introduced to the world as a newborn, the announcement alone caused a media frenzy. Officially named Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte of Cambridge, she quickly became one of the most talked-about members of the royal family. The excitement surrounding her arrival reflected the public's deep fascination with the next generation of royals. Though she is second in line to her older brother, Prince George, Charlotte has already established herself as a formidable presence both within and beyond the royal family. By the age of 8, written as 8 to match your request, she was ranked as the wealthiest of King Charles III's grandchildren, an impressive distinction that underscores her global influence. According to a study conducted by Electric Ride on Cars, Charlotte's estimated net worth sits at an astonishing £3,600,000,000. This valuation places her ahead of both her elder brother, Prince George, and her younger brother, Prince Louis, making her a standout figure in terms of financial and cultural impact. Charlotte's wealth and influence can be attributed to her unique position as a young royal with a growing reputation for charm, relatability, and potential. Her presence consistently garners public attention, and her personal style, much like her mother Kate's, has sparked trends and inspired fans around the world. From her appearances at official events to her everyday moments captured by the media, Charlotte has become a symbol of modern royalty, balancing tradition with a relatable, contemporary touch. The young princess's journey so far hints at an incredible future ahead. Whether through her charitable endeavors, her unwavering support for her family, or her growing influence on the world stage, Charlotte is already leaving her mark. Her ability to connect with people, even at such a young age, is a testament to the thoughtful upbringing she has received from her parents, who have worked to instill values of kindness, service, and humility in all their children. As Charlotte continues to grow, her role within the royal family will undoubtedly expand, and her influence will only deepen. For now, moments like her proud cheer for her father at the coronation concert or her playful dance during a Katy Perry performance remind us of the joy and humanity that the royal family brings to their public roles. Behind the titles and formalities lies a strong and loving family, with Princess Charlotte standing out as a bright and promising star of the next generation. Although Princess Charlotte's estimated net worth has slightly decreased since 2021, she still surpasses her older brother, Prince George, in overall financial influence, a distinction largely attributed to what experts have dubbed the Kate Middleton effect. This phenomenon refers to the incredible impact the royal family's fashion choices have on global trends, a trait that Charlotte seems to have inherited from her mother, Catherine, Princess of Wales. From the moment Princess Charlotte was first introduced to the world, her influence on fashion became undeniable. In her very first public appearance as a newborn, wrapped in a modest 68-pound shawl, Charlotte sparked an international shopping frenzy. The United Kingdom-based company G. H. Hurt & Son, which provided the shawl, saw their website inundated with over 100,000 visitors from 183 countries within minutes of her debut. Orders flooded in from across the globe, with significant demand coming from regions such as the United States, Australia, and Canada. This early display of influence, now referred to as the Princess Charlotte effect, has only grown stronger as the years go by, proving that her ability to shape global trends is both immediate and enduring. But how did an infant become a global style icon? The answer lies in the careful and thoughtful decisions of her mother, Katherine. Widely regarded as a trendsetter herself, Kate Middleton has skillfully curated her daughter's wardrobe, ensuring that it strikes a perfect balance between timeless elegance and everyday practicality. Charlotte's outfits, whether pastel cardigans, floral dresses, or classic accessories, have captivated parents and retailers alike. Clothing brands such as M&H and Peppa and Company, among others, have reported unprecedented surges in sales after Charlotte was spotted wearing their designs. For example, during Charlotte's first day of nursery school, the young princess wore a charming pink and red outfit that immediately caught the attention of fashion enthusiasts worldwide. Retailers have since noted that any outfit worn by Charlotte often becomes an instant bestseller. This level of exposure has been a game-changer, particularly for smaller, niche clothing brands that previously had limited reach. Thanks to Charlotte, many of these brands have gained entry into international markets, experiencing a level of growth that would have otherwise been unimaginable. Her influence on the fashion industry is not just about creating trends, it represents a larger cultural movement. In a world where flashy, overly mature children's fashion often dominates, Charlotte's wardrobe offers a refreshing alternative. Her timeless, age-appropriate style, often inspired by Spanish fashion traditions, prioritizes high-quality fabrics and classic patterns over fleeting fads. Many parents admire this approach to children's fashion, viewing it as both elegant and practical. According to a recent survey, 1 in 5 parents considers Charlotte a style icon for their own children, further attesting to her remarkable cultural reach. Retailers have reported a significant increase in searches for items like cardigans, floral dresses, and pink booties following Charlotte's public appearances. Despite this overwhelming demand, Katherine has been careful to manage her daughter's exposure, often dressing Charlotte in similar ensembles to minimize the frenzy surrounding her outfits. Nevertheless, the desire for Charlotte-inspired fashion remains insatiable, solidifying her position as a key figure in shaping children's style on a global scale. Charlotte's influence, however, extends beyond fashion. While her older brother, Prince George, is destined to one day inherit the throne, Charlotte's own path within the royal family is equally fascinating. Should Prince William eventually ascend to the throne, Charlotte could be granted the prestigious title of Princess Royal. This title, currently held by Princess and is a mark of distinction traditionally given to the eldest daughter of the reigning monarch. Receiving such a title would further solidify Charlotte's unique and prominent role within the monarchy, highlighting her importance as a member of the next generation of royals. What makes Princess Charlotte's influence so extraordinary is that it transcends her royal status, wealth, and lineage. At just 9 years old, she has managed to inspire admiration and fascination on a global scale. Her ability to shape fashion trends, boost economies, and capture the public's imagination is unparalleled among children her age. This raises an intriguing question. Can a child truly shape industries and cultural norms? In Charlotte's case, the answer is a resounding yes, as evidenced by the quantifiable impact of her presence. According to estimates, Princess Charlotte's net worth currently stands at an astonishing £3.6 billion, making her the wealthiest of King Charles III's grandchildren. In fact, Charlotte's financial influence exceeds that of her brothers, Prince George and Prince Louis, and even surpasses the combined fortunes of some of the world's most famous families. To put this into perspective, Princess Charlotte's net worth is reportedly higher than the Kardashians' wealth combined. She is ranked as the richest child in the world, a testament to her unparalleled value as a cultural and economic force. Charlotte's extraordinary worth stems not only from her royal status, but also from her ability to inspire and drive economic activity. Her influence extends far beyond the boundaries of the United Kingdom, reaching audiences in every corner of the globe. From increasing demand for niche fashion brands to influencing parenting trends, Charlotte has already demonstrated her significance as a key player in the contemporary world. As she continues to grow, Princess Charlotte's impact is expected to expand even further. Whether through her fashion choices, her contributions to royal traditions, or her ability to connect with people on a personal level, Charlotte's unique combination of charm, intelligence, and cultural relevance positions her as a powerful figure in shaping the future of the monarchy. While her journey is still in its early stages, one thing is clear: Princess Charlotte's story is not just about royalty. It's about the profound influence one young girl can have on industries, traditions, and cultural norms worldwide. Princess Charlotte's growing influence, from driving business success to inspiring parents around the world with her fashion choices, is undeniable. However, much of her success can be attributed to the unwavering support and care she receives from her family. Behind her accomplishments are her parents, Prince William and Princess Kate, who have made it clear that their most important role is not as royals but as devoted parents to their three children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Despite their royal responsibilities and the public scrutiny that comes with them, William and Kate have prioritized creating a loving and supportive environment for their children. Their commitment to family values was particularly evident in a heartfelt video Kate shared on September 9th. The video came after Kate completed chemotherapy following a cancer diagnosis earlier in the year, a deeply challenging time for the family. Reflecting on the experience, Kate spoke about how it had reminded her and William to cherish life's simple, meaningful moments. She emphasized the importance of loving and being loved, a sentiment that resonates deeply in how they approach parenting. The strength of the family's bond was also on display during the Trooping the Colors celebration in June, where George, Charlotte, and Louis joined their parents for the grand public event. It marked Kate's first major appearance since her diagnosis, and the sight of the family together highlighted their unity and resilience. Events like these demonstrate not only the close connection between the Wales family members, but also William and Kate's dedication to including their children in their lives, even as they balance public duties with private family moments. Since the birth of their first child, Prince George, in 2013, William and Kate have consistently sought to raise their children with love, grounding, and a sense of normalcy, something rare for a royal household. Kate has often spoken about the emotional and transformative early days of motherhood, describing it as a special time that every parent can relate to. Similarly, William has expressed how much fatherhood means to him, saying in a 2016 interview that he takes his role as a father very seriously. For him, raising children who value kindness, service, and duty is a top priority. He added that his love for his children runs deep, just like any father's would. These values are often evident in the family's candid personal moments. One particularly touching example is a photo shared in celebration of William's 42nd birthday, showing George, Charlotte, and Louis laughing and jumping with their dad. Moments like these capture the joy and love that define their family dynamic, even amidst the pressures of royal life. In 2022, William and Kate took a significant step to prioritize their family's well-being by moving from Kensington Palace in central London to Adelaide Cottage, a quieter home located near Windsor Castle. This move was driven by their desire to give their children a childhood filled with peace, stability, and opportunities to enjoy the outdoors. The relocation also allowed the children to attend Lambrook School, a private institution known for its focus on academics, extracurricular activities, and outdoor learning. For Kate, fostering a connection with nature has always been important, inspired by her own childhood in Bucklebury. Growing up, she spent countless hours gardening, cooking, and doing arts and crafts with her grandmother, experiences she now strives to recreate for her own children. Kate has spoken passionately about the importance of outdoor activities, explaining that they help children develop creativity, resilience, and a sense of wonder. She has been vocal about how spending time outdoors with her family is something she finds deeply fulfilling as a mother. Kate has also been refreshingly open about the challenges of parenting, offering a rare glimpse into the realities of royal life. In a 2020 podcast, she described herself as a hands-on mom who, like many parents, sometimes struggles with mom guilt. She explained how difficult it can be to balance the demands of family life with her public duties, saying there's often a pull between the two. However, she emphasized that she always strives to do her best for her children and takes comfort in knowing that love and effort matter most. Kate's honesty about the pressures of motherhood has resonated with many parents, making her relatable despite her royal status. Her candid reflections reveal that, like any family, the Wales household faces its own challenges. Yet, their strong bond and shared commitment to prioritizing their children's happiness and well-being serve as a powerful example of how love and support can create a nurturing environment, even under the unique circumstances of royal life. The Wales family's approach to parenting has clearly shaped Princess Charlotte's character and accomplishments. With her parents' guidance, she has already emerged as a confident, compassionate, and influential young royal. Whether it's through her fashion choices inspiring global trends, her participation in public events like Trooping the Color, or her joyful interactions with her siblings, Charlotte's success is deeply rooted in the care and love she receives at home. William and Kate's parenting philosophy reflects their desire to raise their children with a sense of responsibility and grounding, ensuring that they grow up understanding the importance of service and family values. By providing a stable and loving foundation, they've set the stage for Charlotte, George, and Louis to thrive not just as royals, but as individuals who can make meaningful contributions to the world. As Charlotte continues to carve out her own identity within the royal family, it's clear that her parents' unwavering support has been instrumental in shaping her journey. While her influence and accomplishments may captivate the world, behind it all is a family that values love, connection, and the simple joys of life, a lesson that resonates far beyond the walls of the palace. This deep commitment to family is central to Princess Charlotte's grounded upbringing and growing success, highlighting how love, care, and attention to detail can profoundly shape a child's life. Once again, Prince William and Princess Kate's thoughtful parenting approach has made them a source of admiration for fans worldwide. Their ability to balance royal duties with authentic, down-to-earth family moments has strengthened their appeal, with one such instance recently going viral online. A heartwarming moment from a family picnic captured the internet's attention after a TikTok user shared a clip on September 10th, filmed by videographer Will War. In the short video, Prince William is seen gently removing a caterpillar from Princess Charlotte's hair using a playing card. The playful scene elicited mock horror from Charlotte, followed by laughter and smiles from the rest of the family. Kate Middleton's calming and nurturing nature shone through as she placed a reassuring arm around her daughter, comforting her in the tender exchange. This simple yet touching moment resonated deeply with fans, who saw it as an authentic glimpse into the warmth and love that define the Wales family dynamic. The video garnered over 350,000 views and 22,000 likes, with viewers praising the family for their authenticity and strong bond. One user humorously commented that they would "cush" if faced with such a situation, emphasizing the relatability of the interaction. Moments like these highlight not only the closeness of the family, but also the thoughtful care William and Kate provide as parents. Whether it's through small, everyday gestures like this or their larger parenting philosophy, they are raising their children with love, grounding, and a sense of responsibility. And for Charlotte, these lessons are particularly poignant as she grows into her role within the royal family, a role that may one day see her ascend to the throne. The possibility of Princess Charlotte becoming queen is a captivating topic that blends history, tradition, and speculation about the future of the British monarchy. As the second child of Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, Charlotte is currently third in line to the throne, following her father and elder brother, Prince George. While her ascension to the throne is possible, it depends on several factors, including unexpected shifts in the line of succession. The British line of succession is determined by constitutional law, governed by acts such as the Act of Settlement of 1701 and the Succession to the Crown Act of 2013. The latter introduced significant reforms, modernizing outdated principles like male preference primogeniture, which previously gave sons precedence over daughters in inheritance. Under the current rules, the order of succession is based purely on birth order, regardless of gender. This landmark reform cemented Charlotte's position as third in line at birth, ensuring her rank would not be affected by the birth of her younger brother, Prince Louis. The announcement of Charlotte's birth in May 2015 was met with immense excitement across the globe. As the first female royal to benefit from the updated succession laws, her birth marked a historic moment for the monarchy. "It's a girl!" the world cheered, as the British royal family welcomed their newest addition. Charlotte's position as third in line to the throne is now unchangeable unless extraordinary circumstances occur. As of now, the line of succession includes Prince William as the first in line, followed by Prince George and then Princess Charlotte. For Charlotte to become queen through direct succession, several specific scenarios would need to unfold. Her elder brother, Prince George, would need to abdicate, pass away without children, or otherwise relinquish his claim to the throne. While abdications and untimely deaths are rare in modern royal history, they are not entirely without precedent. The most notable example is King Edward VIII's abdication in 1936, which led to his younger brother, George VI, ascending the throne. In Charlotte's case, if George were to become king and have children, her position in the line of succession would move downward, as his offspring would take precedence. However, if George does not have children, Charlotte would remain next in line after him. There are also exceptional scenarios in which Charlotte could ascend to the throne earlier than expected. For instance, if George were too young or incapacitated to rule at the time of succession, constitutional law allows for Charlotte to serve as a regent until her brother is of age or able to assume his role. This provision ensures that the monarchy remains stable, even in cases of unforeseen circumstances. Alternatively, Charlotte could hold a significant role within the royal family as queen consort, should she marry a reigning king. While this title differs from that of a sovereign queen, it would still place her in a position of immense influence and responsibility. Historically, queen consorts have played vital roles in supporting their spouses while also championing causes of their own. Should Charlotte take on this role in the future, she would undoubtedly leave her own unique mark, just as her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, did as a figure of steadfast leadership. Regardless of whether Charlotte becomes a sovereign queen or takes on another important role within the monarchy, her future is undeniably intriguing. She represents a new era of the British royal family, one that balances centuries of tradition with the evolving values of the modern world. The thought of Charlotte one day sitting on the throne captures the imagination not only because it's possible, but because her upbringing has positioned her to navigate such a role with grace, intelligence, and compassion. What's particularly compelling about Princess Charlotte's position is how she embodies the monarchy's efforts to adapt to a changing society. Her life so far has been shaped by a balance of tradition and modernity, with her parents striving to prepare her for the responsibilities of royal life while also giving her the grounding and love needed to thrive as an individual. Whether she ascends to the throne or supports her family in other ways, Charlotte's upbringing reflects the thoughtful care and forward-thinking approach that define the Wales family's vision for the future. As fans continue to admire the family's warmth and authenticity, moments like the caterpillar incident remind us of the humanity behind the royal titles. These glimpses of their everyday lives show us the strong bond that holds the family together, a bond that will undoubtedly guide Charlotte as she grows into her role. While the future of the British monarchy remains uncertain, one thing is clear: Princess Charlotte's journey will be one to watch, as she carries the legacy of her family forward in her own unique way. While it may seem unlikely, future amendments to royal succession laws or revolutionary societal changes could create unexpected opportunities for Princess Charlotte. For example, if the monarchy were to restructure or redefine its roles, Charlotte could find herself elevated to a more central position within the royal family. Regardless of whether she ultimately ascends to the throne, Charlotte holds a unique and historic place in the Windsor dynasty. As the first British princess to benefit from gender-neutral succession laws, she stands as a symbol of progress in an institution that has long been defined by tradition and male-dominated lineage. Her position represents a significant step forward for equality within the monarchy, reflecting the evolving values of modern society. Princess Charlotte's upbringing mirrors this balance of tradition and progress. Her parents, Prince William and Princess Kate, have made a deliberate effort to raise her in a relatively normal environment, blending royal responsibilities with the everyday joys of childhood. Charlotte attends school, participates in sports, and enjoys a family life that is strikingly grounded for a member of the royal family. This approach echoes the soft power philosophy of her great-grandmother, the late Queen Elizabeth II, who believed in maintaining a relatable image for the monarchy by emphasizing service, humility, and connection with the public. By fostering this balance, William and Kate are ensuring that Charlotte remains relatable to future generations, even as she grows up within the unique confines of royal life. Should Charlotte one day become queen, her reign would likely reflect the forward-thinking values of the 21st century. Building on the legacy of her parents and grandparents, she may prioritize progressive causes such as sustainability, mental health advocacy, and gender equality. These are areas that both William and Kate have championed in their work, and Charlotte could continue this tradition, bridging the gap between the monarchy's historic role and its relevance in the modern world. Additionally, as a queen navigating the complexities of the digital age, Charlotte would have the opportunity to engage with a global, tech-savvy audience in a way that redefines the monarchy's place in contemporary society. Her ability to adapt to these cultural shifts, while addressing the challenges of modern governance, could make her reign both monumental and historic. Along with these societal challenges, Charlotte would also inherit the vast network of organizations, charities, and Commonwealth nations affiliated with the British Crown. Maintaining the monarchy's relevance in a rapidly changing world would require her to balance tradition with innovation, ensuring the institution continues to resonate with people across the globe. This responsibility is no small task, but Charlotte's upbringing and exposure to royal life have already begun preparing her for such a future. A glimpse of Charlotte's natural leadership abilities was evident earlier this year during the Trooping the Color ceremony, held in honor of King Charles' birthday. Together with her siblings, Prince George and Prince Louis, Charlotte attended the celebratory event, which included a grand parade and balcony appearance. As the youngest of the trio, Prince Louis has become known for his playful antics at royal events, and this occasion was no exception. While the family stood on the balcony watching the Scots Guards march, Louis decided to dance along to the tune of Highland Laddie, instead of standing still like the rest. Princess Charlotte quickly noticed her younger brother's behavior and didn't hesitate to step into a supervisory role. According to lip reader Nicola Hickling, Charlotte turned to Louis and firmly instructed him to stop and watch the parade. Louis, however, cheekily replied that he wouldn't. Undeterred, Charlotte persisted, repeating that he needed to do as he was told. Still, Louis held his ground, playfully refusing to comply. While the exchange ended in a stalemate, Charlotte's attempt to guide her younger brother revealed a natural sense of responsibility and composure. This relatable moment resonated with many older siblings who have found themselves in similar situations, trying to keep a younger sibling in check during an important event. It also highlighted Charlotte's growing role within her family, where she is beginning to demonstrate a quiet sense of leadership. These everyday moments, while seemingly small, are formative experiences that shape a child's character and sense of duty. For Charlotte, they serve as early indicators of her potential to navigate the responsibilities that come with being a member of the royal family. While Charlotte's future is difficult to predict with absolute certainty, Her place within the royal family ensures that she will play a critical role in shaping the monarchy's future, whether as a sovereign queen, queen consort, or in another significant capacity. Her status as the first British princess to benefit from the succession to the Crown Act of 2013 not only secures her position in the line of succession but also symbolizes the modernization of the monarchy. This historic reform, which abolished male preference primogeniture, ensures that Charlotte's position is determined by birth order rather than gender. As of now, Charlotte is third in line to the throne, following her father, Prince William, and her elder brother, Prince George. For her to ascend the throne directly, several specific circumstances would need to occur. George would need to abdicate, pass away without children, or otherwise relinquish his claim to the throne. While such scenarios are rare, they are not unprecedented. The abdication of King Edward VIII in 1936, for example, led to his younger brother, George VI, taking the throne. If George were to ascend the throne and have children, Charlotte's position would move further down the line of succession, as his offspring would take precedence. However, if George were to remain childless, Charlotte would remain next in line after him. There are also extraordinary scenarios in which Charlotte could assume the throne earlier than anticipated. For instance, if George were too young or incapacitated to rule at the time of succession, constitutional law allows for a regent to act in his place until he is of age or able to reign. Charlotte, as his closest sibling and next in line, could serve as regent in such a scenario, taking on significant responsibilities during this transitional period. Alternatively, if Charlotte were to marry a reigning king, she could assume the role of queen consort. While the title differs from that of a sovereign queen, it would still place her in a position of immense influence, allowing her to shape the monarchy in meaningful ways. Regardless of her ultimate role, Charlotte's upbringing has already set her on a path of purpose and responsibility. Her parents' balanced approach to parenting, which blends royal tradition with modern values, has given her the tools to navigate the complexities of royal life while remaining relatable and grounded. Whether attending public events, supporting charitable initiatives, or simply sharing candid family moments, Charlotte is steadily building a foundation for her future within the monarchy. As Princess Charlotte grows older, she will undoubtedly face challenges unique to her position. However, her natural sense of responsibility, combined with the love and guidance of her family, will ensure that she is ready to meet them. Whether as a future queen, a consort, or a leading figure within the Windsor dynasty, Charlotte's role will be pivotal in defining the next chapter of the British monarchy. She represents a bridge between tradition and progress, embodying the values of her generation while honoring the legacy of those who came before her. In doing so, she is poised to inspire not only her family but also future generations, leaving an indelible mark on the history of the monarchy. Princess Charlotte's journey, whether as a future regnant queen or as a key supporter of her brother Prince George's reign, will undoubtedly leave a significant impact on the monarchy. She embodies both the continuity of centuries-old traditions and the progressive changes needed to adapt to a rapidly evolving world. As the British royal family navigates modern challenges, Charlotte stands as a fascinating figure in royal history, representing a bridge between the past and the future. Her upbringing reflects a deliberate effort by her parents, Prince William and Princess Kate, to prepare her for a life of service, responsibility, and leadership. By combining royal tradition with a modern approach to parenting, they are equipping Charlotte with the skills and values necessary to thrive in her unique role within the Windsor dynasty. Whether she becomes a reigning monarch or a steadfast supporter of her brother, her influence will undoubtedly shape the future of the British monarchy. As we consider Charlotte's role in history, the question arises: how well are her training and abilities preparing her for her royal future? Share your thoughts and opinions on this intriguing topic in the comment section below. If you enjoyed reading this, feel free to like, share, and explore more content like this. Keep learning about the fascinating lives of the royals by checking out the next story. You won't want to miss it.